Hello one and all, my name is Ryan Bruce. My friends call me Fluff, and I am here at Sweetwater to tell you about my brand new signature StingRay guitar from Sterling by Music Man. So the story of my signature Sterling by Music Man StingRay really starts with me touring all over the place and having lots of string changes in the rain, cold trailers, and all of that kind of stuff. So for me, what makes these guitars really special is these are an extension of my custom Music Man USA guitars that I took all over the world and beat up. However, these are in a much nicer price point, but also they are able to incorporate some of the features that I wasn't able to get in my original guitars, which we will talk about right now. So first, for my guitars, I need simplicity. However, I do want some versatility, for example, in a studio situation. And to that end, my StingRay does not have a tone knob because who uses a tone knob anyway, really? Be honest. But you will find a three-way pickup selector and a single volume knob. I just find this combination simple and effective. You also don't have to look down if you're in the middle of a show to mess with any of the settings or change a tonal characteristic of the guitar, which is pretty nice. Now my signature StingRay also features a 25.5-inch scale, Sterling by Music Man locking tuners, and a rosewood fretboard on the rule of thumb red model and a roasted maple fretboard on the Amana Boat blue model. Yes, that's actually what I named them. So as far as the pickups go, I am so excited to include a Duncan JB in the bridge and a Duncan JB Jr. in the neck. Now, traditionally, in this kind of configuration with a humbucker single coil, you have a lot of volume discrepancy when switching to the neck, but with the JB Jr. being a stacked humbucker, you don't have such huge volume differences. There is a slight volume difference, which I actually prefer, because if I'm going to go for my Tom Morello tones on some big octave part, it's not such a bad thing that the amp will gain down a little bit when switching to the neck pickup. The tonal variation between the two are perfect. So under a high gain setting, here's what the pickups sound like in each position, starting with the bridge. Now I will choose the middle position, bridge and neck together. And now just the neck pickup. Now let's do the same thing with the clean tone, an actual clean tone, starting with the bridge. Middle position, bridge, and neck. And now just the neck pickup. So now let's talk about body woods. Typically on most of my guitars, I like a mahogany body because it adds a lot of warmth. It also adds a lot of punch, and I like the weight and just generally how it feels when I am standing up and playing it. And to that end, Sterling by Music Man has sourced basically a 1-to-1 mahogany substitute in Naota, and that is what this body is made out of. So as far as the two color differences go between the guitars, the Amana Boat blue guitar is based on my original custom tour guitar that I toured with for years and is one of my still favorite guitars and most used guitars, whereas the rule of thumb red guitar is really my silent tribute to the 90s because I'm a 90s kid growing up, and this is kind of evocative of some classic guitars that were played by one of my heroes, Kurt Cobain. This has been a quick look at my new signature Sterling by Music Man StingRays. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.